A couple of months ago, I did a video on Viktor and Rolf's Spicebomb Night Vision Eau de Parfum, and I really liked it. Well, they just released a new fragrance. Is this one going to be any good? Stay tuned to find out. So today's video is going to be another unboxing, first impressions, and update video. This time I come from the house of Viktor and Rolf. It is their latest release, Spicebomb Infared. So Spicebomb Infared from the house of Viktor and Rolf is a men's oriental spicy fragrance released in 2021. I don't know the nose behind this fragrance, and it's an eau de toilette concentration. All right, let's check out the presentation. So here's the box for Spicebomb Infared. As you can see, it does resemble the other boxes from the line, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the presentation. As you can see, the only difference really is it just goes from a red up to a black here. Other than that, not too much going on in this box. Let's check out the bottle. So here's the bottle for Spicebomb Infared. Again, it does resemble the other bottles from the line. This does look like a grenade. It does have the pull tab here. It is a red bottle. Not sure if you can see that on camera, but it is a red see-through bottle with a black label here. Other than that, not too much going on with this bottle. All right, so here are the notes for Spicebomb Infared. In the top, we have red berry fruits and saffron. In the mid, we have cinnamon and red pepper. And at the base, we round things off with tobacco and benzoin. Yeah, so I do have a lot of experience with the house of Viktor and Rolf, especially the Spicebomb line. I do think I've tried all of the flankers, maybe not including a couple of limited editions here and there, but I do think I've tried every single flanker they've had to offer up to this point. And I mentioned in the intro, I did only a couple of months ago, I did a video for Night Vision Eau de Parfum, which is a pretty good fragrance, guys. So if you haven't tried that one, check it out. I will leave a link in the description to that video. And the original Eau de Toilette version as well. I'll link that below as well. I was really surprised they actually put one out so fast compared to when Night Vision came out. But I'm happy that they did because, yeah, getting a little tired of the flankers coming out, you know, kind of keeping the bottle and whatnot. But I'm always willing to try it. You know, I did take a look at some of these notes, and I was very impressed with a few of these notes. The addition of red berry fruits was really nice. I do like cinnamon, and I do like tobacco and benzoin. So the tobacco and the red berry fruits probably stuck out the most. So we're looking forward to trying this fragrance. You know, I think I might have caught a waft. I'm not sure if this leaked a little bit. I want to say it kind of reminded me of the original. So I hope that wasn't it, because we'll see what I think and how different it is, if it is similar to the original. But I do know it had red pepper in it, and I want to say online it said habanero pepper. And you know, I've been talking about these chili notes lately, guys, and how I wasn't really a big fan of them. And the last two fragrances I tried, I believe, were hot pepper and La Comedia. They both had chili pepper, and they actually did both remind me of Spicebomb. So maybe they're going to pick up on the fact that those chili notes happen to blend well with their own fragrance. So we'll see. So let's get this fragrance a first impression. All right, pull the little grenade tab here. Clean hand. Here we go. Good sprayer as always. Okay. Definitely getting the Spicebomb DNA. Not exact. This one is almost closer to Spicebomb Extreme, sort of, in the opening. It's a little thicker and sweet like that one. Not as sweet. That one, I believe, is very, very sweet, very gourmandy. This one does have the really strong berry note. I'm getting the benzoin for the sweetness. Maybe the berries lead to that sweetness too, so it's fruity. The cinnamon's in there. It's very spicy from the cinnamon and the red pepper. Yeah, I mean, right now I'm getting the Spicebomb DNA, which I think is good, because I remember saying in the Night Vision video, I believe it was the first one, the EDT, that it didn't smell anything like Spicebomb, the original. So I was a little upset by that. Now, they made up for it with the Eau de Parfum concentration version, because I think they fixed that composition and made it better. Now, it still didn't smell like the original Spicebomb, but it was just a better composition, just stronger and just better. This one actually does keep the Spicebomb DNA, which I'm very happy to see. Right now, it smells nice. It smells good. If you have that, if you like the Spicebomb DNA and you want to try something slightly different, then you might like this one. It is an EDT, and it seems like it's kind of light right now. I said the same thing about Night Vision. I mean, I could be wrong. This could easily last all day. Just right now, it seems like it's fading a little faster than I'd hoped. But it's nice. That cinnamon note's very strong in this. Cinnamon is the only wood note in this, if you want to call it that. But I'm getting a lot, like a woody, just a lot woodier to my nose right now. Getting that tobacco too. The tobacco is like the tobacco that's in the original. So that's nice. It's very masculine and spicy and sweet, fruity. Yeah, not a bad fragrance. I'm going to predict now, right? Because I'm a psychic. You guys know this already. No, I'm kidding. But I'm going to predict they are going to make an EDP version of this. And I'm already looking forward to trying that one. Now, again, I'm going to wear this one for a few days and give you guys an update and let you know how it performs. But I like this composition. It's if you like have Spicebomb, you're like, I'm good with that. I don't need something similar, then don't pull the trigger on this one. But I think it's different enough to maybe warrant 2 pairs. We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. I'm probably getting ahead of myself here, but it smells nice. I like it. It's almost like a fruitier version of Spicebomb Extreme, because this is very sweet and very thick and very spicy. Right now, it seems like it's not as strong as that one. I own that one, so I will build. I own both of them actually, so I'll be able to compare the original and the extreme version of this just to see where it kind of sits. But I'm not mad at this fragrance. It actually smells pretty good. And who knows? Like, if it doesn't have good performance, that probably just means you can wear it on more occasions. Again, we'll get to that in a minute, or a little later. But I'm really liking this. This composition so far, it's not that bad. I like, again, I knew I was going to like the red fruits in this. You know, most fragrances that have red fruits in them, I tend to like. And these are sort of resinous fruits, not so much like fresh fruit. And that tobacco note really does remind me a lot of the extreme version. Yeah, this is very, very, very spicy, very cinnamony. The tobacco is nice. The red fruits is nice. I like this fragrance so far. Again, it's not the best, and it's not groundbreaking because it does remind me of Spicebomb. But so far, this is not a bad little flanker. And again, I'll compare the other two and see what how it compares. But right now, I'm a little excited about this. I'm looking forward to trying this fragrance. Yeah, we'll see how much it changes and what direction it goes. But so far it's keeping the best parts of the original DNA. It's keeping the tobacco and the spiciness, that cinnamon. But it added the red berry notes, which I think is going to be a great addition to this fragrance. And yeah, definitely looking forward to if there is going to be an EDP. Just make this one stronger. Keep it the same. Just amp up the perfume oil or whatever you guys want to call it. But yeah. So far, not a bad fragrance. Going to wear this fragrance today over the next few days. Give you guys an update shortly. Talk to you then. All right, well, I'm back with my update for Spicebomb Infrared from the house of Viktor and Rolf. Yeah, so it's been the last couple of days with this fragrance, and I gotta say, I do like this fragrance, but it's not my favorite. It's nice, don't get me wrong. It does smell like the original Spicebomb, and so, like I mentioned before, I do think that they fell flat with the Night Vision flanker because it didn't smell enough like the original Spicebomb. But this one goes back to the original DNA of Spicebomb, which I did like. So I was happy to see that, but I was also kind of disappointed because it really does smell like Spicebomb. It's different. It's different enough to warrant another purchase. That I'm going to leave that up to you guys when you get your nose on this one at the mall or wherever they sell this one. But to my nose, it does smell like Spicebomb. Has that nice DNA. Very, very spicy. It's very fruity with the berry notes, which is probably my favorite part. The combination of the tobacco and the berry note is really, really nice. And I actually compared all three of the infrared, the regular Spicebomb, and Spicebomb Extreme on my arm, and I did find that the original Spicebomb is fresher and lasts a little bit longer, and it has more vanilla, I think, on my skin anyway. It was a little bit sweeter in the dry down a few hours later, and it lasted longer on my skin. And the Spicebomb Extreme is way heavier, thicker, and lasts the longest out of all three. This was probably a little bit lighter than all three of these, but I do think this was a decent combination of the original and the extreme version, because it does keep the Spicebomb DNA, but it's also very sweet and thick and sort of resembles the extreme version a little bit more than the original. Longevity for this fragrance was about average. I did get about 6 hours with this fragrance. It is an eau de toilette, and that's pretty much what you're going to get with an eau de toilette. I do wish it lasted a little bit longer like the original, but 6 hours isn't that bad. Projection for this fragrance is going to be about average to below average for an eau de toilette. I did wear this fragrance to lunch the other day, and I was talking to my buddy about how I was reviewing this one, and he couldn't even smell it on me, and I probably put it on maybe just 30 minutes before I met up with him, and I was a little disappointed with that. You know, I was hoping he'd be able to pick it up for me, and he was only a few feet away. So that was a little disappointing. I did get wafts of it here and there, and it did smell nice coming off me, just pretty close, but I was very underwhelmed with the projection. Seasons for this fragrance, while I do think this fragrance does have some performance issues, which makes it probably okay to wear in warmer weather, just the smell overall makes me think of the cooler months of the year. This one does really remind me more of fall and winter and early spring. It does have that tobacco note with the red berries and the benzoin for some nice sweetness. Very spicy and cozy. Very sexy fragrance too. So I definitely think this fragrance would be better for the cooler months of the year. Occasions for this fragrance, well, I do think this fragrance would be better for evening events. You probably could get away with it wearing it casually, but personally, I think I'd wear this one for evening events, date night, suit and tie, dress down, dinners, whatnot, anything formal. I think this is a very nice masculine. I think it's very safe too. It's a very nice masculine scent that's very safe. You're not going to offend anybody around you. You probably wear this one to work because it's not super strong. Perfect for date night, nice close quarter scent. Nice, sit on the couch and watch a movie fragrance as well. I don't think it's strong enough for the club, but I do think this fragrance would be better for the evening events. Ages for this fragrance, I'm going to say are 25 and up. I do think that's a good age range for this fragrance because it is slightly a bit masculine with that tobacco note. It's very spicy. It's also kind of expensive. Right now, 100 mil goes for $110 before tax. I do think that's a bit expensive. Might be a bit much for the young guys to afford right now, but I do think 25 and up is a good age range for this fragrance because I think it's easily affordable, and I think you'll be able to pull it off. So overall, I do like this fragrance, but it's not groundbreaking. It's not my favorite flanker of the line, but it's not bad. If you like the original and you wanted something slightly different, you might want to try Infrared. It doesn't last as long as the original Spicebomb and definitely doesn't project as good as the original or the extreme version. But it does, keep the same DNA. So if that's what you're looking for. You want to find something a little different than the original, then you're going to want to try Infrared. I do love the berry note in this. Very nice and sweet and fruity. Sweet from the benzoin to kind of give it a bit of a vanilla kind of taste. Has a nice masculine vibe with the tobacco, and it's nice and spicy from the red peppers. This isn't a bad fragrance. I mean, yeah, it kind of falls a little flat when it comes to the original because the original Spicebomb had a lot more going on. It was a bit more robust, had a better composition overall, more notes to go along with that. And the extreme had the better performance. You're sort of, this one's sort of stuck in the middle, right? So again, maybe some people out there are going to say this was a sort of a waste of an opportunity, but this one isn't that bad. And honestly, I do think they're going to come out with an Infrared Eau de Parfum at some point, and I do look forward to trying that one because if that one, I'm assuming it's just going to fix the issues this one had. Maybe it'll make it a little fuller and give it some better performance. And I do think they'll patch up the holes that this fragrance has. But I do think this is worth a try, guys. If you guys are fans of the Spicebomb line and you want to try something new, I definitely think you should go out to your local mall. I think you can get this one at Macy's or Nordstrom. And try it out. It's worth at least spraying on your wrist and walking around the mall. It does resemble the original, and there are some other fragrances on the market, like even cheaper ones. If you guys want to go back to my video I did a couple of years ago on Blaze from Polo Club, that's like a $5 fragrance that smells better than Spicebomb, if not the same. Maybe not better, but very, very close to the original Spicebomb. That was only $5. There's lots of other fragrances on the market too that sort of resemble Spicebomb, so I'm not really sure if this one's going to be worth $110, but I do think you should give this fragrance a try. You never know. You might end up liking it, and you might end up wanting to sell your original or the extreme and just keeping this one. Who knows? But it's not a bad fragrance, guys. I definitely like it. All right, guys, so now it's your turn. Has anyone there tried Spicebomb Infrared from the house of Viktor and Rolf? If you have, let me know your thoughts on this fragrance down in the comments below. All right, thank you guys so much for watching another video on my channel. If you like this video, please click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos and fragrance related content. just like this. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you'll find fragrance-related photos and future contest winners. And as always, until next video, you guys take care. Thanks.